Okay, first is interface LM35 with NodeMCU. Okay, so this is what you need. You need a NodeMCU, semua dah ada saya assume, and LM35 analog sensor. Okay, breadboard, jumper wires, and also micro USB cable. And then you will need the Arduino IDE minimum. Okay, you should know. And also just to highlight, I just use for demonstration. As for now, I just use sensor. How you can read the data from sensor, but actually you can also control the actuator. Okay, whether servo motor ke DC motor ke from QT punya interface boleh. Okay, different is, as I told you, different hardware you will need to program differently in Arduino lah. Okay, but Arduino is not the hardcore for this course. Okay, this is LM35 how it looks like lah. Okay, so basically is a temperature sensor, analog. Okay, and dia punya output is voltage is directly proportional to the temperature in degree centigrade. Ada juga LM35 which is not proportional to degree but proportional to the Kelvin or other temperature sensor. Okay, directly proportional ni maknanya dia value you can convert just by multiplication, simple multiplication into the unit of temperature. Okay, in this case degree centigrade. Okay, so kalau dalam Fahrenheit contohnya, you don't have to, then you need to convert into degree because we using SI. Okay, SI using Kelvin lah, but for our normal unit yang kita selalu pakai adalah degree Celsius. Okay, but for SI is Kelvin basically. Okay. Okay, temperature macam ni. Dia macam ala-ala resistor with 3 pin kan. This is LM35. Okay. And how you can do the connection? Okay, on Arduino ini dia punya board. Okay, dia ada banyak pin. Okay, so pin number 1 is VCC, which is the voltage supply to the sensor, which is you connect to the 3 volt punya pin dekat NodeMCU. Kalau Arduino dia ada 5 volt kan voltage kan. Kalau NodeMCU dia 3 volt. Okay, low voltage. And then pin ketiga ni, kalau black in color, you goes to the ground. Typically 3 volt and ground pin ni biasanya dia di sebelah-sebelah. Okay, whether dalam Arduino ke, whether dalam NodeMCU dia akan ada sebelah-sebelah. So in this case you nampak saya tak sebelah-sebelah sini. Satu pin adalah ke 3 volt, satu pin ke ground. Cuma only the middle, then you have to connect to the A0, basically to the analog pin. Okay, analog pin number 0. Okay, analog pin for every controller they start daripada kosong lah. Okay, so we use the first one which is A0. We can use another analog pin, analog ones. Then you have to, when you program the code, you have to to change lah. Okay, the number of the pin. Okay, so in this case pin number 2 goes to 0. This is where your reading signal coming into the controller. Okay. Okay, you go to Arduino IDE, go to tool, and then you go to the preference. Kat mana preference? Maybe kat edit. Edit, no. Kat first ke? Okay, dekat first, dekat file saya ada preference. Okay, cuma dekat preference, and then here in this slot additional board member URL, board manager URL, I put this address. You can find this address in the slide. Okay, write down the address in this IDE. Okay, and you click OK. For further instruction, saya ada buat satu file. Saya ada satu file, dia panggil NodeMCU installation. Saya akan share. I will share with you in the Telegram group. Okay, we just follow this instruction. Okay, and then first we have to download the driver, and then you have to select the not include the driver punya from the ESP punya website. Okay, the model you are using is ESP 8266, not MCU kan. That's the model you are using. Okay, so every step, this is where exactly I just shown you kan. Alright, and you put the address here in the preference punya dialog or page. Okay, and then next, then you have to go to the board manager. Kat mana board manager? Board manager kat mana? Tools, and then you find board manager. Mana board manager? I cannot find. Board, and then you have mod manager, and then you cari, dia akan install kat sini. You akan jumpa ESP, you cari, you write down kalau susah nak scroll. ESP. Okay, ini ESP community. ESP by ESP community, this is the author lah of this library. Okay, ESP 8266. Okay, and then you have to select the version. Okay, in this case, based on this instruction, which version you have to choose? 2.4. Nampak dia kata? Choose version 2.4. Okay, so where is our Arduino, our NodeMCU? Select version 2.4. Okay, you can install. Because no, saya tak ada 2.4.0 because I have installed it already. See, my version is 2.4.0. Exactly, yeah. Okay, just follow instruction. Then you are ready with the, but then you have to choose the controller punya ni tak lah. Okay, after that, okay, you ada semua instructions ini. You can remove this some files. Okay, and then you must select the board as NodeMCU 1.0. Kat mana kita nak select? You go here, you go to tools, you have board. I select board ESP 8266. You cari NodeMCU 1.0. Okay, and then you are ready. You can program. How you program Arduino? You can exactly program it on the NodeMCU punya controller. Okay, and this is the code for ni lah. Okay, get ready lah. Kalau kat sini, did you select the newest version kan? But you just follow the instruction in this PDF. Select the 2.4.0. Okay. The Arduino code for the LM35 on the Arduino IDE. Okay, so this is our V reference 3.3 sebab kita pakai 3.3 kan, right? That is the range of our voltage. So the voltage will range from 0 to 0.33. Okay, so the maximum output, okay, voltage will be now 3.3. Okay, and then the resolution is, because we have 10 bit. Okay, so NodeMCU is 10 bit. Okay, so meaning between 0 and 3.3, you are how many bit? 2 power of 10. So that's why you got 1023. Okay, so meaning 0 to 3.3 are divided into 1023 segmentation. So that is your resolution. Macam ruler kan, kita ada 1 micro, you ada 1 millimeter kan. So meaning the reading of the sensor now between 0 and 3.3, you ada 1023 segment. This is your resolution of the reading. Faham? Okay, so how accurate you, how precise, basically about precise, how precise your reading will be. Okay, and then we are not coming yet to the sensor sensitivity. Faham tak sensor sensitivity? Okay, so you got the reading in voltage, right? Okay, how you want to transform into the degree Celsius. Okay, so the unit, how much voltage change with every degree degree Celsius, that's the sensitivity. The input of the sensor is voltage, the output is degree Celsius. This is something we want. Okay, input dia voltage kan, dia baca dia dapat voltage. So the sensitivity is output over input. Okay, so output is degree Celsius, input is voltage. So how much basically the reading of the result of degree Celsius changing with every volt. That is the voltage. You got the reading in volt, you just multiply with the sensitivity lah. Okay. So in this case, what is the sensitivity? Basically, it's 10 millivolt over and 10 degrees Celsius over volt. Basically, that's the sensitivity of LM35. Okay, saya ada mention dalam slide ni tak? Oh, tak ada mention. It's basically that value lah. Okay. So, okay, temperature equal to temperature. That's this 100. This is the resolution. Why I use 100? I just told you this is 10 millivolts over 10 degrees Celsius over volt, or the other way around lah. Okay, voltage 10 degrees Celsius over millivolt. Boleh tukar pun, saya confuse unit dia. Tapi tahu lah antara dua tu lah kan. Why 100? Because the unit in sensitivity is 10 milli kan. Okay, when you change into the 10 millivolt, change into volts, how many you get? 0.01, betul tak? Okay, so then the unit is basically sensitivity now is 10 millivolt over degree Celsius. Nak tulis ke? Ayah pun dia faham kan? Dia boleh imagine kan? Because the unit, the voltage, the input of the sensor, you have to divide by the 0.01 millivolt over degree Celsius. Okay, bila you divide, you bahagi dengan 0.01, so you punya input angka tu kena darab 100. So that is the sensitivity where 100 is coming from. Okay, ada pen di sini. Ada tempat conteng. Mana saya nak conteng? Okay, saya tambah kat sini je lah. Okay, I just show you. Okay, dia punya unit adalah 10 millivolt over degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. That is the sensitivity. Okay, so kita dapat unit dalam bentuk apa? Voltage, betul tak? Okay, macam mana kita nak dapat, kita nak degree Celsius ni? Okay, let's say we have our reading is dapat 2.1 volt. Kita punya reading daripada sensor kan. Kita nak how many degree Celsius 2.1 volt represent. Okay, so kita dapat 2.1 volt, 2.1 ataupun lagi accurate 2.1512 volt. We have to divide by 10 millivolt over degree Celsius. Okay, baru degree Celsius ni atas kan, sebab sini volt, sini millivolt, betul tak? Okay, and that's why kita dapat 2.12 volt divide by 0.01 volt over degree Celsius. So bila kita bahagi ni, Okay, something divided by 2.1, dia akan equivalent to 2.1 to multiply 100 degree Celsius. Kan? 2 bagi 10, 2 bagi 0.1 equal to 2 kali 10. Okay, this is simple mathematics lah. I don't want to go too deep into that. Okay, so this is the sensor sensitivity is. So this is the code. This is the code. In your slide, you can copy and try to get the result. Okay, kalau kita tengok kita analyze code ni, when we analyze this code, okay, ini YC 9600. This is kita panggil baud rate. You need to specify in the Arduino punya code and also in the Qt punya code later. Okay, baud rate you have to remember. And then we have a function loop. Loop is basically in Arduino IDE is your main function. So when you compile, okay, setup is basically your initial punya function. Macam kalau dalam les kita ada constructor, ingat tak? Kita ada constructor kan? When we call create an object, they automatically they look for the constructor. Okay? So in this case, kita ada condition write status. Write status maknanya kita nak is another variable kita guna untuk bagi instruction whether kita nak start reading data or not. Initially this write status is 0. Okay, so then we have a function called serial event. Okay, serial event is kalau kita nak start, we have to put like a character A, then we start reading. Okay, we say that here we have a function called serial event. We have an input called inchar, and then we have two cases, A or B. Okay, this is very important in the trick when you want to do communication with the Qt. You want to code Qt can be control your controller punya output. This is the way you have to use some cases like this lah. Kena ada switch case macam ni. Kalau A stop, B teruskan, atau A continue, B stop the operation. So you create basically an event already. Dia macam button lah kat sini. Faham tak? A start, B stop. Tekan A balik, start balik. B stop. Okay, this event A and B, this is something Qt can buat. Okay, so bila kita click button in Qt later, we say that when that button is click, send letter A to the serial port. Then serial port go to the controller. Controller say, oh, this is A. A here mean write status number 1. Why is write status number 1? We start on the temperature. This is all the trick how you can link between Qt and the Arduino punya programming. Okay, this is a simple example. Okay, but for now just follow me that you have case A and B. A start, B stop. Okay, when A start, dia then on the temperature punya function. Apa kita buat? Float kita ada temperature, we read the data from A0 is actually we choose the A0 analog pin 0. Okay, and then kita calculate lah. Bila kita read, kita dapat voltage, right? Then we convert from voltage into degree Celsius. Okay, and then we print n. Print ni maknanya kita nak hantar data ni ke serial port. Ini very important juga. And then kita hantar temperature and then follow by comma. Ini juga important. You got a value comma. Okay. So what happened when I run this? First I need to verify whether my code ada syntax error ke tak. Saya compile dulu. Lepas ni siapa yang ada terus buat connection. Bawa hardware dah. Terus buat connection. Lagi. And then saya upload. Upload Saya upload. Okay, dah start upload. Dan uploading, dia keluar status dan uploading. Kita open serial monitor. Okay, dan saya kata tadi, dia kena wait. Saya kena bagi input A or B kan, untuk start or stop kan, like kita punya code. Sebab tu bila awak buka monitor, dia tak ada apa-apa lagi. Kita tak bagi instruction lagi. So, I choose button A. Right button A, I tekan enter, baru start reading. Nampak? Tapi value dia, kenapa dia dapat value 1 degree ni? Sebab connection tak tercabut. I select balik button, nampak value dia 2.25 degree Celsius. Kalau saya picit-picit sikit sensor dia pergi panas, nampak dia naik degree dia ke 30, 31, 32. Okay. So every value saya separate by comma. Saya akan beritahu nanti kenapa kita kena buat macam ni. Kalau awak tengok example, simple example in the internet, you will find that sometimes dia je tulis temperature is, ada bedok, ada value dia kan. But when you want to use ubiquity, you have to do this way, either by comma, dot or whatever symbol. Sebab later bila value dia masuk, dia buffer dalam serial port, kita nak separatekan value tu, kita kena cari koma. Koma ni adalah pemisah value. Dia masuk buffer, masuk kan. But we don't know macam mana kita nak specify ni value, ni bukan value. So kita ada koma, so every value dia split by koma. That's the reason.